Let's go live to Honduras once again to listen to President Xiomara Castro. Let's see.
About electricity, as well as in other places, we have to recall all the efforts that we are making. A company that wanted to privatize we are making efforts to stop it as a welfare of the people, as the communal right of the people, because this means that energy must reach the last area of all areas of our country. And also, as there have been 2 years and 7 months in office, and we have made a great effort to be able to lift up this country and to just counteract all the damages of previous governments. And one of the important things is to recover our dignity as people. So we have to point out we have to prioritize our dignity. We not only recovered our dignity, but also our willingness, our will, the will of the people. I know that these things are not understandable by those who don't love our homeland. For those, these are not understandable by those who intend to sell out our resources, those who delivered our forests, our rivers, our seas, those people that are bending over the external forces and allow them to arrive here to implement, to pursue mechanisms that are not ours, to come here to try to impose wills that are not the wills of the people, those who don't love the homeland, who don't know and don't understand the dignity of our people, that they don't understand the value of having a homeland. Those who point me out and those who regret when they call that there is no, that they don't have to fight with friends. I understand that we have friends and good relations with countries, but those relations must be under respect, under values of respect, not of interference. The Honduran people are aware of all our governmental projects. Today, on the sake of the people, we are demonstrating that the funds, the incomes of the Honduran people, of the taxes are being channeled, are being allocated on the projects like this one, on highways projects, on productive roads, on productive projects as hospitals and newborn facilities, health facilities, one of the largest that we have in the country. Likewise, the repair of schools. What we are supporting the education with the scholarships and snacks and the endless support to the field, with the agricultural bonus, with the cafe bonus, with several bonus, and the support that we are providing to the construction of soccer areas. And we are supporting also the Yes I Can program for those people who don't know, who are illiterate. And so we are supporting the projects for poor people, programs that are direct, that are benefiting the population, the forgotten people, and who has been suffering for so many years. And I have always said that this is going to be a transition government from dictatorship to democracy. But we are doing more than we have planned and we have projected, because of these projects in which we are lifting up not only companies that are so important for our citizens, men and women, that represent the economic breakthrough for our country. They are so much important for Honduras, that because they represent the development for our communities. The Honduran people, I would like to say to you that we are working, that there's being a conspiracy against my government, and that's important for you to know. Yesterday, they attacked the head of the armed forces and the Minister of Defense in our country. Look, this is a very, we have to be on alert on this, because this attack we cannot allow, because it weakens the institutionality of the armed forces. Not only that, it jeopardizes the electoral process of our country. We have been going through, we have experienced a coup d'etat before. We lived through what it means: violence, persecution, violations of human rights. I would like to promise you, to promise the Honduran people, that there won't be any more coup d'etats. And that I am not going to allow that the extradition instrument be used to blackmail the Honduran armed forces. We are defending our armed forces. No to the coup d'etats. We are going to follow building the Honduras that the people is building alongside my government. We are going to continue building peace, unity that the people needs today. Let's not forget ever our resilience.
We were just listening to the President of Honduras, Xiomara Castro, as she was talking about the situation in the country. The President of Honduras was making reference to the attacks that happened yesterday. Let's continue to listen to the President. We're looking at images as she takes part in the opening of this power plant to which she attended today.
Well,
we were listening to the words of the Honduran president, Xiomara Castro, who addressed the country at the opening of the electric power plant located at the Santa Rosa de Copan. One of the most important things that she was highlighting, along with the efforts that the government is making while striving to rebuild the welfare of the country after the dictatorship, she denounced a conspiracy against her government as she mentioned yesterday's attack against the heads of the armed forces in the country, which she described as an attack against institutionality and also democracy in the nation. She also highlighted in the strongest terms that the extradition mechanisms would not be used to blackmail the armed forces. She was making reference to attacks that became known yesterday as a way to target authorities of the armed forces in the nation. And Xiomara Castro in this way was making reference to the dictatorships that the nation have already lived through and the way that the country would not allow something like that to happen again. So those were the statements from the president of Honduras, Xiomara Castro. Again, let's recall one of the most important things that she was saying was denouncing an attack against the government. She described this attack as an attack against institutionality in the country, against democracy in the country, and highlighted that this would not be allowed in any terms. Now let's take